Well, I guess I'll get up and take a break. And then, should we watch the survival guide? Oh, man. All right, let's see. Dragonflight survival guide out 13 minutes ago. Let me see here. Do we need anything else? I got water. I'm not making popcorn. It's too greasy. No good for keyboard. Where is the plushie to comfort hug? You have an excellent point. My cat's not coming, so... All right. Movie time?
Welcome to the World of Warcraft survival guide for Dragonflight, the next expansion coming to World of Warcraft. I'm Nagura.
I'm Sidhu.
And I'm Hazel. We'll be your guides as you explore the biggest updates in the expansion, as well as the new stories, zones, and dungeons of the Dragon Isles. Long ago, dragons called these isles and it was here that Keeper Tyr oversaw the construction of a facility that would evolve the proto-dragons and imbue them with the power of the 5 Dragonflights. But the Sundering changed everything, and the primal elements that once shaped the landscape went dormant, and the dragons themselves departed. Now, the primal elements have resurged, causing proto-dragons and other new life to arise. A new expansion means 10 new levels to attain on your characters, and with the recent talent tree revamp, you can look forward to earning 10 more talent points to spend fine-tuning your special zones of the Dragon Isles, the Waking Shores, Onaran Plains, the Azure Span, and Thaldraszus.
Along the way, you're going to learn dragon riding. Available throughout the Dragon Isles. Dragon riding is a kind of flying like you've never experienced before in World of Warcraft. In each of the 4 zones, you'll unlock a new type of rideable dragon as well as a new ability to add to your dragon riding skills. Your dragon riding dragons are customizable, and once you've reached max level, you're going to find dragon glyphs that unlock all sorts of customizations. Those unlocks are account-wide, by the way. The City of Valdrakken is your main hub in Dragonflight, and it's there that you'll find all of the vendors, trainers, and other helpful people you might be looking for.
Dragonflight includes 8 new dungeons: Neltharis, Uldaman Legacy of Tyr, Ruby Life Pools, the Azure Vault, Brackenhide Hollow, the Nokkad Offensive, Halls of Infusion, and Algathar Academy. In the Dragon Isles, you'll get to know 4 influential major factions: the Valdrakken Accord, Dragonscale Expedition, Iskara Taskar, and the Marug Centaur. As you participate in content throughout the Dragon Isles, you'll earn reputation with each of them, and earning reputation unlocks renown ranks with the 4 factions. Each major faction progression is different, with different content for different playstyles. For instance, the Iskara Taskar are renowned for their prowess at fishing. And if you're into fishing, you're going to want what they have to offer. Importantly, major factions are not exclusive. You can aid all 4 factions at once.
Player versus player content is available all throughout the Dragon Isles. That is, if you choose to enable War Mode. Also, a new arena is set to debut with Dragonflight Season 1. It's called the Nakadon Proving Grounds.
For the first time, professions are receiving a major update in Dragonflight. Specializations are back, allowing you to learn to craft powerful weapons and armor. Now, the highest level items made by professions can be sold down to you and not to the crafter, and hiring another player to craft with your soulbound materials is encouraged. With the new crafting order system, you can browse recipes in all professions, whether you've committed to them or not, and you can create an order for a crafted item from another player with ease. It's like an auction house for professions.
Don't forget, a new raid is opening soon. In Vault of the Incarnate, you'll enter an ancient Titan vault in pursuit of the Storm Proto-Dragon Rasagath, who is trying to free her 3 siblings from imprisonment. Primalist forces have built up a fortress around this vault, and your raid team is going to have to punch through enormous elementals and powerful dragon spawn to reach Rasagath in time to stop her.
The Dragonflight expansion arrives next week with new zones, dungeons, and so much more. I sound like a cartoon.
Keep an eye on worldofwarcraft.com for more on this and any other upcoming content in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the Dragon Isles.
Tell him, Chuck. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good video. Nagura got stuck with a gigantic list of names. I feel like I got easy lines. That was good. That reminded me that there's stuff coming in Dragonflight. That's true. I had a lot of lines in the pre-patch one. Oh man, every time I thought I was done, I would like get jump scared by coming back. I wish I had thought more about how I was presented on camera. I look fine, but I don't know. I feel like my lighting was weird. I would have fiddled with it. I would have been pickier about it, but it was all right. It's just weird listening to yourself, and I do listen to myself all the time, but it's weird listening to yourself in somebody else's video. That's just strange. It's strange. Like normally, okay, no, I guess it is weird. I have this habit of if I'm recording something, right, I will, do my speech warm-ups and whatever because I'm a gigantic dork, and then I'll say the things, and then between sentences, I have this habit that I picked up when I was in music. I used to be a brass player. I was a trumpet player. And in music, sometimes you need to get a lot of air really fast so that you can support your sound. And it's the same thing with speaking. You want to have enough air to support your voice. You don't want to be trying to make words with like a teeny tiny little bit of air. So I learned basically in music how to gulp air really fast and go and then do the thing. And I carried over that habit to speech. And when I'm editing myself, it's fine because I can not only cut the time to be a more natural beat between words, but I can also edit that sound either out or down so that it doesn't jump out quite as much. And I heard it's really tiny. It's not an actual problem, but I heard my air gasp because I forgot that I did that because it's not me having ultimate infinitesimal control over how I'm presented. There's a relatively easy to learn techniques to spread out pronounced words, fiddle with the length of sentences. There's a university teaching journalism or media stuff. They would have books with these in their libraries. Interesting. I don't know anything about that, but I did download, there's a set of what's called Harvard test sentences that are sentences that include, there will be a batch of them that include basically all of the sounds that we pronounce in English. So you can read this set of sentences into your microphone to test to see how your microphone sounds with the various sounds to see if you're going to be peaking or popping or any other undesirable sound artifacts. And they also double as pretty good speech warm-ups because you also have to make all of these sounds with your speech. So what I'll do usually for a warm-up is I'll run through a couple batches of test sentences and I'll try intoning them in different ways to just mess around with how to do it. I have to demonstrate at least one test sentence. I mean, they're boring, but okay. Here, let me pull up a page. They're not exciting or fun or interesting. They just have a lot of different sounds on them. There should be, and I don't know for sure, but there should be at least a good variety of different sounds throughout the list of 10 sentences. They're also a bit of an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes you'll have sentences that are really happy, surrounded by sentences that are like not as happy, and then just boring ones. You've got hoist the load to your left shoulder. Take the winding path to reach the lake. Note closely the size of the gas tank. Wipe the grease off his dirty face. Some of them seem judgy. There's one of them. Here, let me see. There's one of them. Oh yeah, here it is. This is list 3. So you get the small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. Press the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. 2 bluefish swam in the tank. Her purse was full of useless trash. Just seems so mean. You've got like bluefish swimming in a tank. You've got the beauty of a view stunning a young boy. And then all of a sudden her purse is full of useless trash. Excuse me, she's carrying it for a reason. I thought that one gets me every time. I don't usually make it past that one because it cracks me up.